everyone the same colour as their cosmetics boxes. But in the palest mint blue, with her choppy blonde layers and clear complexion, Sophie's a walking, talking, breathing embodiment of her range. There isn't a whisper of the sooty-eyed 14-year-old goth she once was. Add in her 4 children, aged from 10 to tiny, and her life really does look like she's plucked it from the Bowden catalogue. Of all our childhood friendship group, she's the one who's reached for the stars and grabbed them all. And doing that took a lot more straight-talking and butt-kicking than her wholesome glow suggests. But so long as she holds off ordering people around until the press leave, she's pretty much cracked it here. As we turn to the next guests, I'm taking the biggest steps my cinched-in mermaid skirts will allow and beaming over my remaining macaroons. Sophie May is all about nurturing and well-being, treating yourself, becoming the freshest version of you. I may only have arrived back in my hometown St Aidan yesterday, but my lines are already polished. And the best part is, they're all true. If these products hadn't been phenomenal, I'd never have agreed to dress up in character. Let's face it, I get enough jokes about my long aerial coloured hair as it is. Bigging up the ocean connection was Sophie's daughter Milla's idea. She's always loved that our little group of friends used to call ourselves the mermaids when we were kids. Milla became an honorary junior mer member when she was born 10 years ago. As we're all here to help with the launch, and Sophie still had our light-as-air aquasilk bridesmaid dresses in her wardrobe, the rest was easy. Add in a few yards of tulle and fish netting nipped in all the right places. Throw in shells, strings of pearls, a rock pool full of dried starfish, assuming that's how you measure them, some glitter stick and a few strands of the all-important seaweed, and the end result is Plum, Nell and I wandering around, looking like we've crawled up from the beach and got lost on the way to the under-the-sea Disney party. The next pair of guests are heading towards the door, but they have their Burberry bags open ready as they spot more goodies. As these are the ladies from Marie Claire and Vogue, they have near-goddess status. Sophie loads them up with swag, then passes them a flowery cup and saucer each. One last cocktail before you go? Peach champagne and elderflower, or raspberry vodka with rosemary and grenadine? She waves in the teapot girl. Miss Vogue smiles as she sips her drink and rearranges her wind-blown bob. It's a whistle-stop visit. I'm afraid we've mostly been outside enjoying the sea views and talking to your delightful husband. No surprise there. Even though he'd never look at another woman, Nate is particularly swoon-worthy and super attentive in all the right places. Miss Marie Claire waves immaculate pale brown nails at the ragged layers of my skirt. Or should that be my tail? The mermaids are a lovely touch, but there's one last question we have to ask before we go. Her voice drops to a whisper, and she leans so close, her black opium cloud makes my head spin. Is it true that your algae scrub treatment is used by Kim Kardashian? Apart from the pink glow to her cheeks, Sophie has been unruffled by her high-powered guests. But she's dipped behind them now, and she's making desperate throat-cutting signs. I'm not the best at thinking on my feet, but Sophie's agonised stare has me jumping in so fast I cut Miss Marie Claire off in mid-name drop. We're absolutely not at liberty to say. No idea where that came from, but I'm pretty damned impressed with my speed. Miss Marie Claire's eyes are popping. You've signed her confidentiality clause. She claps her hands together triumphantly. Don't say anything more. That's everything we need to know. We'll be in touch next week about a feature. Sophie's nodding frantically now, gesturing me to carry on. I'm racking my brains trying to remember what's upmarket London speak for great, or anything English would do. All I can think of is chouette, which is French for owl, but means cool. Lovely, sick, fabulous, jolly brill. As the words flood out, I'm getting throat-cutting signs from Sophie again. By the time my rush has subsided, Ms. Marie Claire has downed her drink, taken a sea life selfie, and as they hurry off to catch their train, I'm already up on Instagram. I shake my head at Sophie. Shit, they were decisive. What was all that about? Sophie gives a guilty squirm. We don't actually supply Kim. I just couldn't bring myself to throw away the chance of so much national exposure. Her face breaks into a grin as Plum and Nell swish across to join us. Fab team effort here. We've just nailed Vogue and Marie Claire. And as it's so long since we've had all you mer girls together in one place, I need a picture myself.